there's a religion that is what's always pointing out is their beautiful buildings, their big beautiful buildings. So the question in my mind, is that a requirement of God for you to be saved? Are you going to be saved because you are entering a beautiful building? You know? Is that what is God requiring to you? No. What God is requiring to you is that you obey His words. Look, when everything has ended, when our Lord Jesus Christ returned, and when all of us is going to be judged, you know, is God going to ask you, are you entering inside this building for me to save you? Is that what God going to ask you? Or is God going to ask you, did you follow my words? What did you do in your life? Did you obey my commandments? Did you love me? You know, our Lord God is going to ask you, because that's the first requirement, to love the Lord your God. So did you love God? Did you respect your parents? Did you love your brothers or your sisters? Did you love your neighbors, the people around you, everything you encounter? Did you care for them? Did you care for the needy? Did you care for the poor? You know? Are you always be careful about your attitude toward other people? Did you forgive your co-man, your brother, your sister, your co-worker, any members of your family? Did you forgive them? You know? Did you help the people that are asking for your help? Because this is what our Lord Jesus Christ is teaching, you know? Love, forgiveness, charity. Not entering expensive big buildings. You know what I mean? If a religion really teaches the truth inside their buildings and there's no lies in it, you know, there's no lies in any of it, from the leadership going down, and they have these beautiful buildings, that's good. But if these big religions with beautiful buildings, you know, is teaching you wrong things inside their chapel, inside your worship services, teaching you wrong things, teaching you lies, how can you be saved? Even if they read the Bible per se, you know, in front of you, it seems to be they're teaching you the gospel. But when you're not seeing them. They're doing evil things, you know, and they are the ones leading you. Are you going to be saved on that religion? Our Lord God will really save you? That's why in the Bible, I know there are some verses from King David, you know, saying that let's go inside and worship. And religion are using those verses, and that is good, you know, because those verses are from the first temple, you know, King Solomon's temple. The Jew go in there and worship. So it's written in the Bible. But on our time right now, talking about reality, we need to face reality here because the end is very near. You know, buildings are not going to save you. You will not be saved because of your entering buildings. You will not be saved because you're a member of the church with big buildings. You know? It's also dangerous. You need to be careful about that. You need to be careful because what if you were so into these buildings that you're already worshiping it? You know what I mean? Because the Bible is talking about that. Anything in this world, anything, any material, any element, any flesh, human being, any metal, cars, any material that you give so much that is so important in your heart, you know, that you almost worshiping it, that you love it so much. Anything that you treasure so much in your heart, anything on this world, even other people, any material thing, God doesn't like it. Anything that you almost worship, anything that you're worshiping, money, other people, maybe you love it so much that you're worshiping her or you're worshiping him, you know, your car, your bank account, your job, you know, your big house, your big business, maybe your whole life you spend on it, you know, your whole life you pour in it every day, you know, 8 to 5 you pour in it in the business. But these things are not going to save you, you know, these things are not going to save you. There's only one who can save you, and that is our Lord God, you know, and also the one that he sent, our Lord Jesus Christ. And right now everything is under the authority of our Lord Jesus Christ. That's written in the Bible. So let's be careful. The end is near, you know. On this world right now, there's so many lies. There's so many lies. There's so many things that catch your attention, you know. So many things. Wealth, technology, cars, you know, women, or, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend, or dating app, or gambling, or drugs, you know, or media. There's so many that will take all your time. Money, wealth. There's so many that will take so much of your time that you have forgotten about what is important. You've forgotten about the law of our Lord God, about the teachings of our Lord God, about our Lord God, about praying or talking to our Lord God, or being close to our Lord God, you know. That's why we should be careful. We should be smart. The only way to salvation is to follow the words of our Lord God. That's written in the Holy Scriptures. That's the only way. There's no other way. When you face our Lord God, and when you face our Lord Jesus Christ, at the end, God will only ask you one thing. Did you follow my commandments or not? That's the only thing that you need to answer. So, I hope also Pastor realized about these things and think about these things. What's really important in your life? How can you really be saved? Thank you so much. And I hope you also share to other people this video. This church is not about money, you know. This church is not about money. This church is not about gaining followers, subscribers, and then making money. No. But maybe because of the words of God written in the Bible, I don't know if this church can reach that level of building churches. I don't know. Because I don't know if I still have the time. You know, if we still have the time, I'm not sure. But right now, what's important is for the words of our Lord God to reach you. To reach your knowledge, to get your attention about this, so that you will have the chance to study, to read about it, research about it. And so you will also be able to internalize it, follow the words of our Lord God, follow the words also of our Lord Jesus Christ. And so we will all be able to enter God's kingdom. That's the goal. That's the only goal of this church. Thank you very much. See you again next time. May God bless everyone.